back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. Today's video is fun because I've had a lot of fun packages come in, so I'm excited to share that with you guys, as well as my giveaway ended yesterday, so I selected my winners. Well, the random generator selected my winners, but I'm gonna send off their packages today. So it's just gonna be a nice fun vlog where I'm gonna show you guys some of the new things that have come in. I also got in some new potential scents for my spring launch, so I hope you guys enjoy. Starting off with my first package, you guys know that I have a retail space, and this is kind of what it looks like. It basically just has shelves, and for the longest time I've been talking about getting mini shelves to go on there so that I can stack my candles up so they'll just look better. I've been talking about it for so long, so I finally did something about it and bought some stuff that will hopefully work. So I got a bunch of shelves. I'll put a picture of what they look like online. I think I want to try to build one really quick right now to see what it looks like. The main gist though that I'm wanting to do with these is just so that you can see my candles better. And also I have been thinking about bringing my mini candles to the market, so I feel like that will just be easier too for people to see. This is what it looks like. Hopefully it's pretty easy to put together because I do not feel like doing anything that's very tricky right now. By the time you guys see this, Valentine's will have come and gone. So I hope you guys have a really fun Valentine's. I am going to a cabin with my family, so that will be super fun, and I get to see some of my family members that live in different states, so I don't get to see them that often. I'm really excited about that, and I hope you guys got to do something equally as fun. I ended up picking these clear plastic shelves. I hope they hold up for a decent amount of time. I didn't need anything too fancy, and so I kind of just went for like the cheaper option, which a lot of times were these clear ones versus maybe like a wood one. So I feel like it'll be good, and hopefully it will fit in my shelf space. I did like mental calculations, but I didn't do anything too crazy, so there's a good chance that maybe it doesn't even fit. All right. It's so few pieces, I feel like I could just guess on this, but all right. This one. Wait, this is super easy. I'm actually figuring this out pretty fast, which I know is like a monkey could do this, but sometimes it's just nice to have things that you don't have to think through that much. Wait, I think this looks pretty nice. I wanted one that had a low shelf bottom because if it was up too high, then I don't feel like my candles would fit. So let's try this out on one of my shelves and see how tall the candles go. But I really hope this works. All right, so here's what it looks like. Oh, I feel like that's nice. That'll be so nice. I feel like it fits super well, and it just makes it easier to see what's there. Another thing with my retail space that I'm thinking about is that honestly, I might need to do like just a complete refresh of the candles that are there. My candles are screw off lids, and I feel like for the most part people get that, but occasionally there are people that think they are just pull off. So I feel like there's been quite a bit of wear and tear of some of my candles at the collective. So I'm wondering if maybe I should just replace those. And then I was thinking maybe instead of having the lid screwed on, I would just put them underneath and then put like a dust cover on top of my candle. I don't know. I mean, there are people who sell candles out there that don't have a lid at all. Like, that's totally fine. But I just feel like my candles get a little bit beaten up at that location because there's so many people touching them and trying to screw them on wrong. And so I feel like sometimes that makes it so the lids will like grind back on because the tracks have been messed up because people are trying to like pull on or off. So if you guys have any suggestions or tips for that, please let me know. Like, should I just put out a little sign that says these are screw offs? Or should I do like the dust covers? Or should I just keep the lids off the front row? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm a new business owner, so we're just gonna guess as we go along. Also, I've been really loving doing a drink every time I do a YouTube video. It's just like a fun little treat as I'm filming. So this one is kind of an interesting one. It's perk hot chocolate, which this is pretty much just Utah thing. I feel like it's not very common anywhere else, I would guess, but it's caffeinated hot chocolate, and this was given to me by my mother-in-law, so I'm very curious about this. I feel like since it's so cold and kind of dreary out, especially today, it's kind of been raining on and off, I've just been craving a little bit of like a nice warm drink. So this is still very hot, so I'm gonna drink it in a little bit, but if you're curious, that is what my drink of the day is today. I have been dying for this package to come in. I've just been so excited. So here we have 4 new potential fragrances. I couldn't wait and already smelled them, but I love all of them. So I'm trying to decide if maybe I should just do 2 or 3 or just say screw it and do all 4. There's really no right answer, I feel like. So this one would be my fruity scent, and as a little teaser, this one has raspberry in it. Oh, that one is so good. I really like that one. And I'm so excited to actually make these into candles so that I can burn them and to actually see what their scent is like from a candle. So I'm gonna be doing that this week for sure. This one was kind of interesting because I have a masculine scent that I got as a sample from a different company, and it was under a specific name, but I didn't want to buy it from them because their prices are going way up. So I was trying to buy it from another company that I really liked, and they have the same name, but they had different ingredients. So I just bought this one to see which one I'd like more, and luckily I do like this one a ton. So I'm happy that I get to stick with this one because that will be so nice. Then I have a few that are just like nice and clean. That one's really nice. It's so tricky. I also need to have people in my life like come and give me their opinions as well, because I don't want to do everything based off of just what I like, because I want there to be something for everyone. That one's really good too. Oh, that just makes me so happy and excited. I'm just glad that they're all working out. I just think it's so fun to be able to do new things, and it's just making me excited for the spring. So anyways, I just wanted to show those. Then also to share the last thing that I got from that company. This is something that I've thought about doing for a while, and so the fact that I actually got it, I'm like really excited and starting to think of all these fun things that I can do. But basically they're just little teeny tiny clamshells. I have no idea how many ounces they are, but this is just really small. But what I want to use these for is when people order a candle, I would love to send a fragrance of something else, just so that people can smell more of my scents, and maybe if they really like the scent they can purchase, or if they don't like, then they know for next time. So I'm really excited to use these. I'm trying to think of what I should do for a label. I'm thinking I'll just use my thermal printer and do maybe like a small sticker that just says like apple harvest sample or something like that. Nothing too crazy, because I don't want to be spending a lot of my money on this, but I think this will be so nice. And maybe someday on my website I could do like a sampler pack of all of these, so you guys could purchase and smell a bunch of them. I don't know. I'll just be using extra candle wax from when I'm pouring candles. Anything that I have left over, I'll just pour into one of these. So hopefully people are able to tell that, or maybe I'll put it on my label somewhere. But yeah, I'm so excited about these. I think I got like 100 of them or something, so quite a few. So maybe in next week's video I can show you guys my process and maybe show some ideas of what I'm thinking of doing. But anyways, this is so fun, and I'm just super excited to be able to start sending them out to people. Speaking of sending things out, I have my 2 giveaway packages that I'm going to send out today, which is just so fun that I get to do this. So let's pack those together. I do need to look on my phone to see what 3 candles I paired together. I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, so the first one we have apple cider donut, mango and coconut milk, and harvest moon. And then the second one we have spice vanilla and cinnamon, apple harvest, and coastal sea breeze. So let's go grab those so we can pack them. about to pack up the second box, but I realized I'm completely out of thank you cards at this point. I thought I still had one more, but apparently I don't. So that's okay, because honestly, I have new thank you cards that should be coming in tomorrow. So I'll just do it then. I know some of you are probably like, just send it without the thank you card. But on my thank you cards, on the back, it has the care instructions for the candles, which, let's be honest, I know a lot of people don't follow or even care about. But I feel like for peace of mind as a business owner, I want every person to know, like, you should be trimming your wicks, make sure to burn your candle all the way to the edges, don't keep it around children or pets, things like that. So I guess I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to send these out, which shouldn't be a big deal because they should ship out pretty fast anyways. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, these packages are going to Montana, which is so fun. But do we think that this should count on my mat board? Because technically they didn't order these candles, but I am sending a package there. I don't know. You'll have to tell me if you think it should count or not, but I'm just so excited for these packages. So I guess I'll pack up the second one. I just won't tape it all the way down, so then I can slip a thank you card in and they should be good to go. Then this means that I can also show you guys my new thank you cards when they come in, which I am so excited for. Also, I think I need to have like a swear jar, but instead of paying every time you swear, I need to pay every time I say so fun or so exciting or so happy. I say it all the time, and when I'm editing, it's like every 10 seconds. So I need to figure out some more phrases to say because I feel like I'm just a broken record at this point. So you guys are gonna keep me accountable. Let's pack up this second package. It's the exact same process as the first one, and you guys have seen me do this so many times at this point, so let's just speed roll it. Okay, I think what I want to do now is finish building those shelves like I showed you guys before. I only put together one, but I got 5, so I'm gonna put those together all right now. And then I also really want to make my new candles today with the scents that came in. I'm just feeling so antsy and so excited about it, so I think I'm gonna do that as well. So let's get started with that. Also, these candles are all made and ready to put on the shelves, except for some of them I had to order some new labels, so we're just waiting until those come in as well. I'm actually really happy with these. They're so easy to put together. So I'll link them down in the description box if any of you guys are wanting them as well. The last 24 hours have been kind of fun too because I got to do 2 packages, and those ones I actually didn't send out. So I had a friend reach out to me through DMs and asked if she could buy some candles. I went and dropped those off at her house last night, and then I had someone else message me on Instagram and they said, I live in Utah. Is it too late to do a Valentine's order? Like, will it ship in time? And I was like, of course I can get it sent out today. Like, it'll take a few business days, so you should be good. And then she asked if I did local pickup, which I've never really done before. So I was like, of course I do local pickup. Like, come on down. So she was able to pick those up this morning. That's kind of just fun. And I have just been feeling so blessed lately. I've been sending off so many candles, so many things. Also, you guys should really hear this story, but I was at a baby shower the other day. When I got there, my mom was like very last minute, like, oh, I wish I would have been able to have one of your candles as a giveaway prize. And luckily the bridal shower was super close by, so I told her, it's like, you know, if you ask me really nicely, I bet I can get my husband to come bring some. And the funny part is, after all that last minute planning, all kinds of stuff, getting him to bring the candles and everything, the game that the candles were for, I ended up winning. So it's one of those like, guess how many are in a jar thing. No big deal. I'm just amazing at guessing, I guess. So I ended up just saying like, oh, whoever is like second runner up, like I brought a bunch of candles. So then they went and grabbed a few people who were close and they got to pick out some candles too. But it was just so funny, like all the rush and madness, and then I ended up winning the game. So I thought that was kind of funny. I also am so excited because this weekend my niece is coming into town and I don't get to see her super often, so I've just been like so excited. I've just been thinking of like crafts that I want to do with her and treats that I want to make, and I'm ready to spend like $500 to buy anything that she wants. I'm such a sucker. She's the one that I'm a pen pal with, so I'm just really excited to be able to see her in person and just kind of connect with her that way. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to this weekend. It's a good week. I am in a happy mood right now. Anyways, I have made 2 out of the 4 of these, and it's honestly pretty relaxing. The other risers that I have for markets, the like brown ones, honestly those take a lot longer because you have to screw everything in. Those aren't as fun to make. candles right now. This might take a minute because I'm only doing one at a time, so it's going to take a while to melt the wax and then have to clean out the containers each time. So I'll check in with you guys later once I've poured them and they have cured. So I'll either talk to you tonight or tomorrow. All right, it's a new day, we're back, so I really want to get these giveaway packages out. Something way fun happened. My new thank you cards came in. Oh, I'm so excited to open them. I really hope they turned out okay. I feel like sometimes when you order things online that sometimes the borders or colors maybe aren't exactly what you were expecting. So I think I uploaded it correctly and I'm hoping that it looks okay, but we're gonna unbox it together and see. All right, you guys ready? Wait, those are so cute. What the heck? All right, can you guys see my little thank you card? This is where I sign my name. What I wasn't expecting was for these to be almost like, you know, the feeling of something being laminated. These are laminated, but my old thank you cards are like more papery, so they're a lot shinier, which honestly I don't mind at all. But everything is looking good so far. I'm really happy with how those turned out. I'm gonna finish packing up those packages and get them sent off and take them to the post office. Today I'm packing for a fun trip, so I'm hoping to just get those off so then I can have the weekend to just kind of chill and relax and not worry about it. So let's finish packing these up. Also, my candles are all cured that I poured the other day and they're looking so good. There are two that I'm like very sure that I want, and then these two I'm deciding between. I feel like they kind of smell similar-ish, so I'm not exactly sure which one I want to do, but I'm happy with all the choices that I have. Alright. These feel so high quality. That's kind of crazy. Feels nice. Now that I've dropped off those giveaway packages, I think I'm gonna end this video here. I hope this video is long enough. I have no idea how much footage I actually took. Sometimes I feel like I just kind of black out and then hope for the best. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I just want to say again, thank you so much for supporting me. And I'm just so happy that you guys are here following along with my small business journey. And I hope you guys have the best Valentine's ever. And I love you so much. Bye.